In the summer of 1944, as Allied forces stormed Normandy, something quieter but equally devastating was happening in the American heartland. German prisoners of war, elite engineers and mechanics from Hitler's supposedly invincible Reich, stepped onto Minnesota farms and their worldview shattered. They had been fed a diet of Nazi propaganda. America was soft, decadent, collapsing under its own weight. German engineering was supreme. Yet what these men saw in a simple equipment barn would prove the war was already lost long before the final battles. This is the story of three tractors, one discovery, and a truth the Nazis refused to believe. May 28, 1944. A group of German Poes, including 28-year-old Obergefreiter Klaus Hoffmann, an agricultural equipment mechanic from Brandenburg, arrived at a converted onion warehouse near Camp Algona, Iowa. Captured in Tunisia months earlier, Hoffmann carried nothing but denim work clothes stamped PW. His Wehrmacht uniform stayed behind in North Africa. Hoffmann grew up fixing the few tractors German farms could afford. Most agriculture still relied on horses. Even the mighty Wehrmacht used over 2.75 million horses for logistics. The mechanized blitzkrieg was mostly propaganda. 80% of German forces marched on foot or with animal-drawn supplies, now assigned to work on local farms to ease America's wartime labor shortage. These prisoners were about to confront a reality no amount of Goebbels' speeches could explain away. June 3, 1944, Peterson Farm, Clay County, Minnesota. Henry Peterson, a prosperous third-generation farmer, had contracted for prisoner labor. As Hoffmann entered the equipment barn, dawn light revealed something impossible. A shiny 1941 John Deere Model B tractor. Not one but three modern tractors on a single-family farm, a larger Model A and an international harvester alongside it. His hands trembled as he touched the smooth fenders, the electric starter, the enclosed engine luxuries rare even for wealthy Germans. Back home, tractors were scarce, often cannibalized for parts. Here, one American family farmed hundreds of acres with machines that did the work of dozens of men. Hoffmann, you know tractors. Guard, I was a mechanic before the war. Back at Camp Algona, Hoffmann told fellow mechanics and engineers. Friedrich Weber, a former tank commander, was incredulous. 3 tractors? On one farm? That's impossible. Another prisoner, a farmer from East Prussia, echoed the propaganda. We were told America was weak, their economy collapsing. Hoffmann simply replied, the newspapers lied. The room fell silent. Similar stories poured in from other prisoners working American fields. Combine harvesters, mechanical corn pickers, abundance that wasn't propaganda. It was reality. This wasn't just about tractors. America's wartime economy was a juggernaut, while Germany scraped by with horses and slave labor in underground factories to dodge bombs. The US produced staggering quantities of everything: tanks, planes, food, with civilian machinery that outclassed the Reich's best. German engineers who inspected captured American equipment or saw US production firsthand were often stunned. The myth of Aryan technological supremacy crumbled. It crumbled against the scale of American ingenuity, resources, and freedom-driven innovation. Not 3 scientists, but millions of farmers, workers, and engineers. They were empowered by a system the Nazis could never match. July 4, 1944, Independence Day on the farm. Hoffmann, your farm, how many hectares? James, about 240 acres. Hoffmann, in Germany, a farm this size would need 20 workers, maybe 20 families. James, the tractors do the rest. That night, Hoffmann lay awake. The truth was inescapable. Nazi ideology had blinded them. They underestimated not just American factories, but the spirit behind them. The Allies weren't just winning with superior numbers, they were winning with superior systems. Klaus Hoffmann and thousands like him returned home changed. Some chose truth over loyalty. The discovery in that Minnesota barn wasn't a secret weapon. It was the power of free enterprise and innovation. The Nazis refused to believe America's strength existed until it helped crush their empire. 1 farm, 3 tractors, a revelation that echoed across the Reich. The war was lost the moment they believed their own lies.